It's the end of first day in Le Mans 2023, and we are back at the camp. We are just back from the hyperpole and from the last practice session, and it's been a great day again. Today we used the car mostly to drive around, to visit different places around the track. And today we didn't have any electronic issues with the car. That was a good thing. The next thing was that we, although we had a lot of traffic jam, a lot of stop and go traffic, and just driving around the small country roads around here, we had a fuel consumption of 9 liters on 100 kilometers, so that was great again. A couple of things, because I want to summarize this trip, because we will head back home tomorrow because we need to be at places at the weekend. A lot of people were saying that you can't come here, or you couldn't come here because everything was fully sold out. This year is really crazy. But the thing is that you can always get general admission. We got general admission, also bought it pretty late for Wednesday and Thursday. We paid 56 euro per person. And the cool thing is that you can go literally everywhere. You can go to Anache, you can go to Mulsanne, you can go to all the grandstands. We even went to the paddock. All the like family zone and the constructors or manufacturers zone and everything. The museum is 16 euro per person extra, but it's really worth it. It's great what you see there, and the whole Le Mans experience is great. For example, today we went to Télouchet, this iconic Porsche workshop, which is just around the corner here. A lot of people don't know it. The people who know it go there. It's just a simple car workshop in the village. People just take a picture and go again. The workshop is still operational, so people are working there. So it's sometimes a bit awkward if you block their work. But yeah, it's a very iconic place to see. And there are many other places like the houses along the Hudayr Strait. And yeah, so it's you don't really need a ticket like for the full weekend. You don't really need tickets for the grandstands or something. If you come here early, like let's say the weekend before the race starts, you can already see quite a lot of things. If you want to see the top class driving, it's worth to go here on a Wednesday, for example, when it's the qualifying and the first practice sessions. You can see everything, you can go everywhere, and the cool thing is also it's not that busy. The next thing is camping. A lot of people said they couldn't get camping places. We didn't plan anything because we know a couple of people here, so French families. We just you just drive here, go to some of the surrounding villages, knock on the people's door, and it's always helpful to know a little bit of French, and just ask them for a place to camp. People are very happy to earn some extra money during this week. So we are paying now 10 euro per person per night. Without breakfast, with breakfast 20 euro per night per person. We can use their shower, we can use their bathroom. We have breakfast together with the French family here, which is also quite cool. And yeah, we are simply in their garden and use their facilities. So it can be pretty easy. We are located between Anache and Mulsanne. If we go straight through the forest, there's the track. We can also easily walk to Anache. Mulsanne is a little bit further, but it's no problem. Some information about Anache. Anache for me is the best corner in Le Mans because you see the cars coming up through the dark forest with high speed. They have to brake in a high-speed corner, which is quite interesting, and they slow down quite a lot, so you see a lot of them. So you see them very detailed. Mulsanne corner is also quite nice, but it's just one hard braking and accelerating again, so Anache is a bit more interesting for me. And the main straight is extremely loud, especially the LMP2 class, because you're in between the grandstands and there's a lot of reflection. So Anache is pretty cool, pretty nice. And yeah, so what I want to say is that you don't really need to buy the expensive tickets. You don't really need to be in the main area. There's also a lot of stuff happening around here. For example, today we went to Anache, so to the village Anache, and we were in the main street. We just took some camping chairs. We just sit there and just watch the nice cars driving along, eat some ice cream and meet some people. And that's just great. We also took our car up and down the road a couple of times, and people are just happy to see nice cars and to hear them. And so there's a lot of stuff to see around here, and most of the party is before the race. The race itself is just like the final event of this whole week here. And yeah, so I hope that helps some of you and to get this Le Mans experience. It doesn't need to be expensive. I can also talk about the drive to here a bit. So we drove like 1,400 kilometers from Berlin to here. Driving in France is pretty relaxed because you're just on the highway the whole time, and that's 130 kilometers per hour. It costs us from the German border to here around 50 euro in toll, one direction, and the French highway system is in pretty good shape. It's very good to drive here. The only thing where it's getting a bit stressy is in Paris, because you drive straight through Paris. But other than that, it's very easy and very relaxing. So you can also take some interesting cars to come to here. So yeah, maybe we will do that in the future, to drive with some crazier cars than this one here. And yeah, let's see. So that was our Le Mans experience this year. We had a lot of fun. We saw a lot of things. We will definitely come back. And I hope you guys will see Le Mans as well. I met many of you, and it was pretty nice to see. Some of you have the stickers and glasses and stuff now, so I hope you have fun with that. And yeah, it was nice meeting all of you, and see you next year in Le Mans. And let's enjoy the race together. Bye.